So, you heard my plan.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be tracking down 5 randomly selected locations in my hometown of Aarhus, Denmark.
I recognize this.
On top of this, I'm gonna challenge myself to find all these 5 locations without looking at a map. I don't immediately recognize it, but what I can see is the numbers 12, 17, and 46. I'm gonna have to look at the bus stops as I pass them.
Now this is the central bus terminal. But I don't see the 12, the 17, or the 46. What do we do about this? Oh my goodness, there it is. Look at this. This is the 12. To Madagascar. Mejlby. Well, I mean, I've got a direction now, I guess. The 12 goes that way. Mejlby, where is that? Oh, where is that? Let's see where it turns. Okay, left by the old sanitarium. I can follow. I was about to go to the board game cafe over there to have another look at the photo location, but I won't have to. I could just follow that bus. This is Duggan, the library building. I do see a 12 on this bus stop. That's great news. Follow those 12s. Here's another view for you. We're going over here. Don't go in the water. Don't go in the water. So, 12. You go up here. You go down there. I'm guessing up here. Oh, by the way, quick GeoGuessr tip. If ever you see a stoplight like this with a little Viking, you're gonna be in Aarhus. That's the Aarhus Viking. I'll go up here until I find a bus stop. And we can confirm or deny if this was where the 12 went. Oh, would you look at that? That bus stop there had a sign that I just showed you saying the 12 does indeed go through here. So hopefully I should be there soon. Any moment now, just gotta follow. Not this bus. This is the 5A, but I gotta follow those 12s. I am almost back at where I started, by the way. I started somewhere in that direction over there. I've come full circle. Very zigzaggy route. Shout out to Zigzag, by the way. Great stuff. Great stuff. Let's go. I see the number 12 on that bus stop. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Here we are. Look at that. The 12, the 17, and the 46. Don't look at the map though. Can't look at the map. But I'm on the right track. Never heard of Hjortshøj. Don't know where Mejlby is. But somehow I'm getting there. Oh, I don't like this. That bus stop over there doesn't have any black text on it. Oh no, I lost it again. I guess I should have turned sometime before now, but to be honest, I am kind of getting tired of following in the tracks of this bus. So I'm gonna try a different tactic. Wait and see. Hey, undskyld. Er I lokale her?
Ja, hvad tænker du på?
Ved I, hvor Mejlby ligger henne?
Mejlby?
Mejlby, ja.
Der er da et godt stykke vej.
Okay, hvad med Hjortshøj? Ved du, hvad det er?
Det er rigtig langt.
Hvor er det henne?
Du skal ud af Grenåvej. Du skal faktisk rigtig langt.
Er det sådan ude omkring, længere ude end EO, eller hvor er det?
Ja.
Nej. Okay, jeg ser, hvad jeg kan gøre.
Den store vej, der ligger.
Tak for det.
Men du er da på tur?
Ja, jeg er på tur i dag, ja. Tak. Well, that's the easy way of doing it. Don't know why I didn't do that sooner. Okay, so the reason I didn't know about the locations of Mejlby and Hjortshøj was simply that they're really far out. I gotta remember that I'm not going all the way out there. The right location that I'm looking for is somewhere in between the city center and Hjortshøj and Mejlby. found the 17 now. It seems to have split up from the others. We're about to actually exit the area which is covered by my GeoGuessr map. We already passed the point where the 17 runs along with the 12 and the 46. And I think that point is somewhere behind this wall. Look at this. I just came from down here. Turn the corner, following the 17. Doesn't this look familiar? I have never ever been to this part of town before, but this really looks like that place I was just at. I really hope I can properly convey to you on video just how long this took, but I think I found it. Look. Oh my, that took so long. But I'm finally here, look.
Let's put ourselves right here. Should be a 5K, let's see. 2 meters, I mean, great scores all around. Honestly, this is about as hard as I think it can get before I just cannot figure it out. But I'm glad I got to deploy some detective strats, right? Still though, I hope the next location won't be as hard. Let's see. Uh-oh. 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 Not good. We're in the suburbs. Deep suburbs. That isn't even a road name. A little bit of a hill? Could this be like Brabant? That's another suburb. You know what I think I'll have to do? I think I need to find myself a place to sit down inside, recharge my computer and my phone, and have a look at this screen without all this sun. Yeah, I don't think this is anywhere close to where I am right now. So I think next stop should be Aarhus University. Let's go there right now. Right, I am now back at the university, not quite where I started out, but I'm in one of those nice yellow brick buildings that the university is so famous for. While we're charging the laptop and the phone, let's have a look at this location again, shall we? I was saying Brabant before, like the southern part, down by the lakes. Wait a second, no, I misread when I said that. I completely misread, because this is north. I thought this was south. I was thinking the lake was down here. No siree. These buildings look like they're from like the 60s, probably from when the city was expanding a lot back then. So in that case, it could be like Holme, Julbjerg, Viby. Could still be Brabant. Could be a lot of places. But still, it doesn't match anything that I've seen before. It might be that I've reached a point where the challenge has become so hard that I'll have to make use of lifelines. Did I mention lifelines before this very moment? No, I did not. I think I'm gonna send an image of this, or maybe a video of this location, to a family member of mine who lived a lot of their life in Aarhus, in suburbs exactly like this, just to hear whether they recognize this or whether it looks like a specific part of town. Right, so I have had a small break here at the university and I received a response from my family member who agreed that this looks like the southern part of town again. They said probably Holme. So, you know, I'm gonna go to Holme, see if I can find a hill like this and also these street lamps. So let's do exactly that. Let's go to Holme, let's uproot, let's get out of here. Right, here we go. Holme is this way. Okay, so Holme is right in front of us now. And you know what? That area in there kind of does look like exactly what I'm looking for. My hopes are still high. If I'm able to find this, I'll be ecstatic.
And so I began searching the streets of Holme, biking up and down random roads in search of hillsides, streetlights, and houses from the 60s. Some might call it a hopeless endeavor, but I knew that somewhere out there, one atypically illuminated neighborhood was waiting for me to find it. Somewhere.
I'm discouraged by the fact that every single street lamp in this part of town seems to be exactly the same and not a match to the one we saw on location.
After roaming around Holme for a while, trying to retain some notion of north and south, I came upon Pixabay. My relative had mentioned this specific street as a possible candidate, and right from the get-go it did look promising.
Okay, I mean, straight ahead of me actually seems like it might be it. Let me retract that. It looks like it could contain the place which is it. I don't see the place yet. But this is that right kind of neighborhood. Like houses that looks like they're from the 60s. Kind of hilly, a lot of trees. Could this be it?
I couldn't find the location around Pixabay, so I decided I had to try to expand my search area. Now, without any real lead, I tried to cover as much ground as possible, still searching for those elusive lampposts.
I am getting kind of desperate, and honestly, to be frank, I am believing less and less. Just all of the lampposts look like the one behind me there, and I can't find anything matching what I'm looking for, basically. I did see this little road down here. I'm gonna go down there. After that, who knows? So a quick little update. I am very close, though, to resorting to maps. Well, here I am. It's a little past 7 p.m. and I have not found what I'm looking for. I have searched what feels like the entirety of the southern half of the city, to be honest. My theory right now is that either the location that I'm looking for is actually in the northern part of town, which would break my heart because I wouldn't have had to go all the way down south then. The other thing I've been wondering is whether perhaps the lamp poles have been switched out, upgraded since that Google car came and took the photos. That would also be a bummer, to say the least. I have to say, I gotta be honest, I don't think I can find this location. I think this one has proven to be too much for me. It has beaten me. What I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna have a look at my map and I'm gonna see if I can find anything that could possibly believably match, plausibly. Alright, I looked at the map. I can't even find a place that fits. Obviously there is a place that fits somewhere in Aarhus, but I couldn't find it. I'm insufficient. I will make a guess, because of course this is only the 4th out of 5 locations. But before I do that, I think I'll go back to Aarhus street food. Because you know what? I really feel like some street food on top of this failure. Say it like it is. It's a failure. Okay, so major news. I looked at the map down at the board game cafe behind me, and I think I've actually found a location on the map that maps. The houses, I checked them all, they seem to line up, the road lines up, all the turns and branches, and there's even on the map marked a hill straight south of that location. Right, so here we have it, the map of Aarhus. Oh, excuse me. The location that I found is indeed in the southern part of town, just as I thought to begin with. All the way down here in southern Skåne. This is further away than I went today, so yeah, I wouldn't have seen it. So I did have to use a map, but I think this here is where I need to go. So, I guess let's go. It's the third time I've been down there today, but never went that far south. Oh my goodness. One last hill, and then I'll finally get to know if it's even here. All right, peak of the hill. I think this over here. I think this over here is the spot. Oh my goodness. Hold on, hold on. Is this it? This is it. This is it. No, that is the garage down there. This hedge has gotten a lot taller. The lampposts have been exchanged, but I'm fairly certain I found the place. 5,000 points, 3 meters off, celebratory car in the background. I gotta say, that does feel good. The amount of hours I spent on this do not feel good. I should have caved much sooner. Having to look at the map for a location this hard, honestly, no big deal. This is sweet. Took a couple more hours than I expected though. Was it worth it? I would have never even recognized this. Maybe if I would, I still wouldn't have gone here. This is so far south. This is really close to the southernmost border. You'll notice that it's getting a little dark. Can I do another location? There's still a 5th location today. Well, I'm gonna have a look at it. Let's see. Okay, this looks good. A major road. I don't immediately recognize this place, but there's a lot more to go off of. Name of a street right here, and a forest. I also see what looks like Aarhus City to my north. I thought I might be in the southern side of town. Should have mentioned it before I saw this. Also, look at this. These seem to be the kinds of light that would be at a stadium. So could that be the horse racetrack? Well, these lights could also be for the arena, the sports arena, which is right next to the horse racetrack. That's good. Oh my goodness. And what is that? That is the hint. That sign up there says that I'm entering Højbjerg. I think that's the suburb that is straight north of me right now. I think I'm actually doing this today. Maybe even before midnight. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. I think I found it. Yes. Yes. Oh, yes. Look at that. Look at that. This is a glorious moment. Truly a moment of glory. Skålevej. This is it. Oh my. I said, oh my goodness, a lot today, but this one truly warrants an oh my goodness. I'm done. Well, that's awkward. I didn't record while I did that. You know what I just did. I pressed guess. It was a 2 meter difference. 25,000 points. Never has a full score in GeoGuessr felt this good. Look at the ridiculous zigzag pattern I was sent on. First the northernmost part of town, then the southernmost, then the northeasternmost, and then back to the very southernmost. Oh, at least the 5th location was right around the corner. A challenge to be sure. Sure haven't ever biked this much, that's for sure. Since you're obviously still watching, I need to give you a massive thanks for sticking through all of this, well, this whole odyssey I've been on today. Before you leave, I have one request for you. If you were to only ever in your life leave a single comment on my channel, please let it be on this video, because I don't think I've ever in my life spent as long filming a video as this one. And I know already the editing job is going to take just as long, if not longer. For everyone watching, I want to say I really appreciate just the amount of comments I've been getting, especially on these last couple videos. You have no idea just how important comments are for a small YouTube channel like this. Likes are fine, I guess. Views, I mean, yeah, I like views, but comments are the real good stuff. Also, thank you for 250 subscribers. That just happened this Sunday as I'm recording this. Very cool. Slowly, I'm getting somewhere with this channel. Hope to see you soon. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to that's great. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a map to follow home. Good night, folks.
Hvorfor bliver det nat, mor med kold og bitter vind? Hør den lille kat, mor den jager ved ind. Mårene og tanderne har intet sted at bo, og høne synger stjernerne, de synger mig til ro.